Just before Christmas, we hit the road again. This time it was to the Carolinas. Our first stop was Lexington, South Carolina.
So while Barry's been working this morning, I've been back at the hotel finishing up some of our videos and researching a national park in the area and also things to do here in Lexington, South Carolina.
While some of the trees looked like we were still at the end of autumn, the town of Lexington was definitely in the Christmas spirit. Murray Lake is north of Lexington. We had hoped to get some nice drone shots, but unfortunately the area we visited was residential, except for 2 parks that were near a dam, which is a big no-no. Well, we are here in South Carolina, and this week I am visiting 2 of my customers. One just purchased an insulation blower to put insulation into attics, and another customer bought an insulation vacuum to take them out of attics. So it's kind of a nice round trip. It's nice to visit my customers and give them some on-site training and support, and also make little videos for them to use for their businesses too. So we're having a good time out here. A little bit delayed on the North Carolina side. Hopefully that machine ships in time for me to arrive there here in a couple of days.
Arrive at Congaree National Park. Congaree National Park is known for its giant hardwoods and pines. Its floodplain forest includes one of the highest canopies in the world. It's also home to many state and national champion trees. There was more American holly than I've ever seen in one place. We were about an hour outside of Charleston when our truck broke down. We had hoped to visit this park, but the breakdown put us way behind schedule, so we had to keep going. We were so glad it worked out for us to stop on this trip. Some of these knees look more like stalagmites.
I can't believe all the woodpeckers we heard today, and brown-headed nuthatches. We met a birder on the trail who pointed out a yellow belly sapsucker to us. She was a wealth of knowledge. You can find her Twitter link in the comments. She has some great photos. That comes close to describing this place is majestic. Barry had a lot of work to do, so he dropped me off at Riverbanks Botanical Gardens and Zoo in West Columbia, South Carolina. I've only been here for a few minutes. It's gorgeous. It's a great place, I can tell, to bring kids because they have a really nice park. I can't wait to get to the zoo. The first stop was a bog garden, which was absolutely beautiful. And I'm pretty much here by myself. There's just a few people that I have seen, but I saw them at the beginning and now I haven't seen anyone else. It's kind of like I have my own secret garden today.
The gardens are breathtakingly beautiful, but it was the attention to even the smallest details that caught my eye. I could tell that you could probably visit this garden again and again and still see something new every time. Passing through this gate led me to the woodland walk. It was so beautiful that I immediately felt like I was in an enchanted forest, and I had it all to myself. I saw more cardinals in this garden than I have ever seen before. Waterfall Junction is the children's area of the gardens. Again, it was the attention to detail that I noticed, but this time they were happy and beautiful details, perfect for a children's garden. I really wished I had my grandson with me. There are so many unique areas to make nature interesting and fun. The botanical garden was so well done that I was excited to see the zoo. The tram from the garden to the zoo was closed, but the walk was only 3/10 of a mile, and it was beautiful. The moment I stepped into the zoo, I knew I was going to enjoy it as much as I did the gardens. I didn't realize I was visiting during the lights before Christmas. The zoo was great during daylight hours, but was magical after dark. The staff was extremely nice and worked it out so Barry could join me. Hi, Santa. Merry Christmas. This place is a gem. Just one more of those unexpected things that we are so thankful we stumbled across.
Before heading back to the hotel, we decided to visit Lexington one more time to see the lights after dark. The machine for North Carolina was shipped, but unfortunately the shipping company was 4 days behind, so it wasn't going to get there in time for us to train the crew before Christmas. We decided to head home and will return after the first of the year.
This trip turned out to be completely opposite from what we were expecting, but once again, that was okay with us. We had the opportunity to see some places we wouldn't have visited otherwise.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel.